And he said unto Abraham, Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and they shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterwards shall they come out with great substance. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. In 1930, a man came from the east, the holy city of Mecca, Arabia. He introduced himself as Wallace D. Fadad in Detroit, Michigan, and began teaching the rejected and despised black man and woman of America. Black people in America were in the worst condition imaginable. They were taught their blackness was a curse, and that they were doomed to be hewers of wood and drawers of water. Wallace D. Fadad came to destroy those lies and bring the light of truth. He taught them to love themselves and the supreme knowledge of self. I have said, Ye are all gods, and all are children of the Most High. He revealed to them their hidden history of not only being kings and queens, but how they once ruled as gods. He began to lead them onto a path of a new spiritual culture and civilization. In 1931, Wallace D. Fadad was preaching this great truth of salvation when he met a poor, humble man by the name of Elijah Poole. He renamed him Elijah Muhammad and chose him to be his divine representative. For 3.5 years, Wallace D. Fadad taught and trained Elijah Muhammad night and day. He raised his student to understand the profound wisdoms of the reality of God. This included knowledge of the universal order of things and the creation of life from the beginning of time. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad knew that Wallace D. Fadad was no ordinary man. He identified this unequaled human being as the one that the world has been expecting for the past 2,000 years. The one we have all looked for under the names of Messiah, the second coming of Jesus, the Christ, Jehovah, God, and the Son of Man. When Elijah Muhammad asked him to identify himself, he replied, I am the Mahdi. In 1933, he officially signed his name as W.F. Muhammad, which means Wallace Fadad Muhammad. This name expresses the meaning of one who had come in the early morning dawn of the new millennium to lay the base for a new world order of peace and righteousness. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the house of Israel. As Jesus instructed his disciples to first teach only the house of Israel, Master Fadad Muhammad instructed his messenger Elijah Muhammad to first teach the black man and woman of America. He knew that it would be impossible for them to love others without first loving themselves. Elijah Muhammad knew he would be misunderstood and persecuted, but he courageously accepted the mission he was born for.
You're an independent people. You don't need to go nowhere but to yourself.
Yes, sir.
After being in America, the heart of the earth, for 3 years as it was written of him, Master Fard Muhammad told Elijah Muhammad that it was time for him to leave. Elijah Muhammad was ready.